Hey friends, and welcome to another Upcycle by Bri. We're right here where we left off on Thursday. I'm going to start taking this stuff out to the kitchen, get it processed, show you what I'm going to price it at, and then I'm going to take you along with me over the course of the last couple of days and show you some of the things I do on a daily basis. It should be a lot of fun. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. I upload Thursdays and Sunday. All right, let's go clean some junk. To make things as efficient as possible, I got cleaning these beautiful Crocks right away. I have listed a few on my website. I will leave that in the description box below. A couple of these cuties are listed as well. The rest of them got tagged up for my booth, and a few of them have already found new homes. Let's take a look. If you remember, I paid $100 for 125 items. I have these 3 Crocks marked and ready to go to my booth. The next one here already sold online. It was one of my favorites. I sold it for $14.95 and Michelle has it displayed. So cute. If you want to check out more pricing or need a Crock for your home, check out the vintage, found, and antique section of my website. Here's a quick preview, but I will also drop a direct link below. Then make sure you guys stay tuned to the end of this video. I have a couple of really big, fun announcements. I have already staged a few items in my home. This big brown jug. Here, the glass bottle with the ceramic lid. I added it into my living room table vignette. And the last little thing here is that adorable green stoneware bowl. It was the perfect size to hold this nest and wooded eggs that I already had displayed. The next day, Friday morning, I decided I needed to get a bunch of batch painting done. I have these corbels. I want to get them done for my own home. I'm going to put them right here between my dining and living room. This is Sweet Pickins milk paint in the color Pantry Door. It's very close to DIY's Apothecary. Before I used the milk paint, I went over these corbels with a thin coat of DIY Dark and Decrepit. It is a self-sealing, water-based, multi-use product, which I love. I will link another video here above where I used it on a coffee table if you want to learn more about the product. The great thing about it, being water-based, it is not going to bleed through when I put the milk paint on top. And of course, batch painting means painting more than one thing. I've got a few items done here. The chippy cloche and adorable mini chair have already sold, but this cute ladder shelf is still available at my Adams location. I'm using this little angle sander to get into the nooks and crannies of this corbel, makes it super easy, and then I was lazy and used it on everything else. Probably should have got out my orbital sander. Sealing up with Sweet Pickins oil wax in clear and dark. I will drop a link below where you can find your local retailer for those products. I think these added a nice little accent between the two rooms. It ties in the Apothecary buffet into my kitchen. And let's be honest, I'm just obsessed with corbels. I had the box originally, and you can see the surface it was on was also brown, so painting it green really helped it pop. And look, there's those church keys. I wanted to get a few of my haul finds painted up as well. Here I have milk paint in Basil, Harbor, and Lemon Drop. This was part of the haul, cute little wall shelf. I didn't use any extra bond when I used my milk paint, and look how beautiful and chippy it got. I sealed it up with some Rust-Oleum matte clear spray. That way I didn't have to mess with any more of that paint chipping off. It sealed it up well, no more chipping. Selling it for $9.95. I had some rolling pins in my booth that weren't selling, so I put some milk paint over the handles. They were priced at $10.95. I've marked them with a fresh tag at $9.95, and we'll see how they do like this. They came out super chippy, and I think they look really authentic. I painted up some plain terracotta pots, added these super realistic tulips. I will link them in my Amazon shop below, and then put them inside of these vintage baking pans. I love using these baking pans in my decor. That little chalkboard was out of the haul. I painted it yellow, lemon drop, and drew tulips for sale on it. I think this will make a super cute vignette, but a couple of these items will also be for sale on my website. I love Bushel Baskets. They don't sell. I keep buying them. They're not selling. This is a big one. I pulled it, brought it home from my booth, and I painted the base of it there, the bottom of it, in Sweet Pickins basil. So this green color is becoming the new trend in farmhouse decor. I thrifted that little enamel pot a couple of weeks ago. See how gorgeous this green is. If you have not started picking this green color up, start now. To wrap up my batch painting, I did some more of the faux concrete textured paint. I had a couple cans of paint that barely had anything left. I mixed that baking soda right into the can so that paint wouldn't go to waste, and gave these items a transformation. I will link a video above where I go into detail about how I achieved this look. I had thrifted this metal base. I added a little bit of moss and gave these eggs a concrete makeover, as well as these urns. They were red and ceramic for Valentine's Day. They didn't sell, so they got an update. On Saturday, I decided it was time to make some time for my plants. I had some seedlings that were overgrown, and I wanted to build some trellises. I'm aging these yardsticks from my haul. I roughed them up with a little 220 grit, and I'm applying a DIY dark and decrepit mixture. It's about 1 part dark and decrepit to 3 parts water. You can see it gives it a nice aged patina. This metal piece came out of a baby gate. I found it by the side of the road. I saw this metal grating in it and decided I could definitely upcycle it. So I stuck the metal grating between 2 rulers, staple gunned it together. Easy peasy. All right, now that I have this put together, I'm gonna bury it down just a little bit so that it's nice and strong. Eventually, all of these planters will go outdoors, but Kansas has super unpredictable weather, so I'm gonna keep these babies inside just a little bit longer. See how cute these little trellises came out? I won't mind having them inside for a couple of weeks. Here I've got some green beans. I'm getting them planted in some Miracle-Gro soil. And then I also have some snap peas. They will go in the other container. After that, everything gets a bit of water, and I am proud to report everything is still alive and thriving. This is what my corner looked like before. This is about 3 weeks of growth on these seedlings. You can tell some things are good, but a couple were getting too tall. So I also repurposed an old CD rack. I thrifted it for $7 a while back and added these little 5x5 wooden squares in it. Now it's perfect for holding these seedlings. I'm thinking after that, maybe I can add some cute crystals or trinkets to it. And I forgot, as I was vacuuming, that the back of this door is yellow. Perfect. So I'm going to take off this backboard or backer board, whatever down here that they have, and see what's behind it. Hi, Maisie. I was very pleased with what I found behind this backer board. And don't worry guys, I also scooted the dog's food over so none of this chippy paint would fall into it. Don't worry, look at that cool handle. This is perfect. So here's the little jug arrangement that you saw earlier. My vintage chick planter and the lemons go just perfect with this yellow door. I added a simple grapevine wreath with some greenery to tie it all in. I do like to think I have a green thumb, but I'm gonna give it a try to propagate these succulent leaves. Here was my trick. A month ago, when I went to get my taxes done, my accountant told me this trick, right? You take saran wrap and place it over a jar, then I rubber banded it so it would stay. Cut the tiniest slit in the top, and then you place your succulent leaves that have fallen off the plant, and it grows roots, right? You're like creating a little mini greenhouse. So this is about a month's worth of growth. Those roots are pretty long. I'm going to go ahead and transfer them over into some little tiny pots and see if we can grow some succulents. So I will keep you guys posted. After I planted them, I set them in that enamel pan that I got from my last haul, and they're in an east-facing window. I will keep you posted, like I said, on the progress. Now I am going to leave you guys with a few clips of some spring vignettes around my house and let you know the exciting announcements. All right, y'all, I am so excited. I've been keeping this to myself, but this week I am going to be going live for my live sale right here on YouTube. Wednesday, March 24th, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's my birthday. We're doing a live sale on YouTube. I hope to see you there. Click that notification bell to all, and YouTube will remind you when I go live. Secondly, I will be moving my Adams location forward in the store right in front of the register. So this week's videos will be all about my booths. Come back on Thursday for another episode of Show Me Your Junk. We're going to be moving booths. Until then, I will see you later. Bye, friends.